Hello, everybody. We're very honoured and welcome this opportunity to remember the beautiful, vivacious, fun-loving woman that was Leigh Ryan. My name is Ida O'Sullivan and I join you today from the University of Limerick. And my colleague,
Lawrence Cleary, also now retired, but only 6 kilometers away from the University of Limerick.
so we welcome this opportunity to sit and chat and to remember Leigh. And I think Lawrence is going to share some of his earlier memories with us.
Yeah, I guess the first time that I met Leigh was actually in 2007 in Corvallis with Lisa Ida at the Summer Institute, the IWCA Summer Institute. Um, and she stayed in touch. She pursued a relationship with us. I think that Leigh really loved to come to Europe. I think she was really interested in us. And we saw, well, quite a few times we saw her over the years. I think my biggest regret is that we didn't see her. We saw her in 2011 at the ETAW conference that was held at the University of Limerick, but we didn't see her in 2024 at the EWCA conference, also in Limerick, and that was sad. It would have been nice to have almost a nice little bookend there. So, but at the same time, cherish all the times that we had with her. And yeah, I'll leave it there. Maybe Ida, you want to talk a little bit about the ETAW conference in 2011?
Yeah, so at the
Or
ETAW conference in 2011, I have really fond memories of Leigh just sitting in our office and hanging out with us in between sessions. She came and we had a plenary panel of peer tutors, and it was so fitting that Leigh was there with them. She supported them through the plenary. Um, she had lots of fun with them. And she was just so generous and kind to us. You know, we were a new writing centre, we were finding our feet, and Leigh was always kind and generous. One of the memories that Lawrence said was shared was this box of Bedford guides just landed at the writing centre not long after the conference. She knew we didn't have a lot of money, and that was Leigh. She got a box of books together and sent it on. And you know, our tutors were so delighted to meet her. You know, the author of this book that they used so often. So that's my standout memory, her kindness, her generosity, and her fun-loving approach to the work that she did. Thank you,
and
Leigh. And
you
Lawrence?
told a good story. My memory of the ETAW conference was her sitting in our office, and just it was so natural. It was like great conversations, and I think this was kind of characteristic is that she was just so approachable, and that um, that presentation, it was a workshop that she did on peer tutoring. The title was Giving Students a Voice to Shape Pedagogy. And I think that that's indicative also of a characteristic of Leigh was that she actually walked the walk. She didn't just talk the talk. She was an active listener. And so she was always inquisitive and always asking questions and always listening and always engaging. And my memory of her sitting in our office and just kind of like leaning back and just chatting away and asking us questions and giving advice and so forth, that was a really great memory of the ETAW conference for me. You told a really good story, Ida, about Glasgow. And this is 2008, actually. We went to Glasgow for the Writing Development and Higher Education Conference. And now Ida didn't stay with us, but I was in a suite with Kathy and Kathy Kane and Pam Childers and Leigh Ryan. And I swear to God, that was so much fun. We laughed a lot. We had a great time. And you also had a really good memory of that as well, because we were climbing up these Jagunda stairs that went from, it was like Stairway to Heaven, but it was a
And poor
stone,
Leigh,
limestone heaven.
she used to worry about me every morning. I was very heavily pregnant, and while they were off having a great time and fun-loving and all the wonderful things they did with Leigh, I was trudging up the stairs very heavily pregnant every morning, and poor Leigh just thought this baby was going to be born in Scotland. I think I really frightened her at the Cayley when I started to dance. So there are beautiful memories of Leigh, a kind, generous, fun-loving person, and we remember all of her family and her good colleagues that are there today with you all remembering her. Um, Rest in peace.
Yeah. And have fun while you're up there. Cheers.
Thank you, Leigh.
Bye bye now. Cheers.